My name's Pat and this is Brennan, and we're Laura's parents. A number of years ago, after the tragic passing of her daughter Laura, we wanted to set up a charity in Laura's memory, and what better way we felt than to set one up to support children. Children meant so much to Laura that the objective of the charity is to help children who may be suffering from serious life-threatening or life-limiting illnesses. Thankfully, we've been in a position over the past few years to help many families and their children, hopefully to have a better life.
Owen was on waiting list in the HSE for 2 years. He needed the occupational therapy, which was brilliant. We came out here, and he goes to a group out here as well on a Thursday evening, so he's coming on brilliant. Colleen came under the monitoring of autism because she's so young, so the work out here, the therapy out here is bringing her on leaps and bounds. Before we came out, she had no mama, dada, baba. Now she's saying mammy, daddy, Owen, Neil.
I'm better. It's really hard because you have to kind of put up to the kids a lot, don't you?
Yeah,
and it's really hard.
It's boot camp.
But then, like, this is our 8th week, and it's like the last couple of weeks, everything is just falling into place, and it's like he's happy coming in and he's happy coming out. And
the hearing test was 18 months. I had to go private for the hearing test. That was an 18-month wait just for the hearing test. So to get occupational therapy and speech and language, I don't know where we'd be now. Yeah, definitely. So thank God for a spot and for Laura Brennan.
Well, my name is Mary Kate Mooney, and I was led on the trial to get desensitised for my nut allergy, and to go over you had to pay for flights, and so the campaign helped us get the money to go over and get desensitised. I was so nervous starting first year, and to have the weight lifted off with my nut allergy was so much better.
When Sophia was born, we thought everything was fine, but then on the 3rd day they told us that Sophia had very severe brain damage, which was a massive shock to us because we really weren't expecting that. I had a perfect pregnancy and this was the worst day of my life, and I really didn't think how I'm going to get beyond that, you know. But anyway, we got on the road anyway, and we went to the CRC, which were very good, but we soon realised that the government couldn't meet our needs. Sophia needs physiotherapy on a daily basis, and she needs speech therapy and occupational therapy. So, but anyway, then my childminder actually told me about Laura Brennan Trust. At this stage, Sophia was probably about 4, and up to 4 we got some help from the Jack and Jill, but then that was cut because once she's 4, that goes. So I said, what am I going to do now? And I was panicked, and she was the one who mentioned about the Laura Brennan Trust. So I sent off through the website the application, thinking I wouldn't hear from them for months. About a week or 2 later, I got an email from Pat, Laura's dad, saying that he'd love to meet Sophia, and either him or the team would be around. One of the team would be around to interview us. So Denise came a week later, and it was such a breath of fresh air, her coming in saying, well, what can we do for you? Not trying to prove that there was something wrong with her. Like, sometimes the HSC, you'd have to go through filling forms after form to prove there's something wrong with her so that you could get help. And initially her first word out of her mouth was, what can I do to help you?
Donald's been getting a lot of one-to-one at home recently, one-to-one therapy, and it's been absolutely super for him and for us, his family, and he is much happier for it, and we can see that he's really engaged with us and the world, and he's given us a lot more eye contact than he used to. We've kind of worried about his eye contact for years, and it's you know, it's a very important thing for a family, making connection with your child, obviously. And when you have a child like Donald, you never stop worrying about giving them the best and trying to help them to develop to reach their full potential, whatever that is. And it's the last 6 months I don't have that worry. I think we're giving him everything we can, and we're doing the best for him, and that's really huge.
We really hope that this video gives you real in-depth insight and understanding, a full understanding of what the charity is doing and where your money is going. We really feel it'll touch your hearts.